Talk can be very, very distracting for me. It doesn't make me concentrate on what I have come to talk about. They will just manipulate it and try and maneuver us elsewhere. Let's try and share. Let's try and make it move. It's not moved at all. Now, hello, YouTubers. You're all welcome. You can see, I don't know, is it Lincoln that is the short pronunciation of Lin? Or is it Lincoln or Abi? Is it Igbo name that's this guy's brother bears? What's his name? L-I-N-C. Is it Lincoln? Is it gotten from short pronunciation of Lincoln? Okay, let me see who is number one on Facebook. Oh, my darling sister Biliki is number one. Hello, sis. How are you? I see my court clerk. Eunice Oluwaleye. How are you, darling? Anthony Joy is number 3. Number 4 is Biliki Biala. You're welcome. Number 5 is Eunice Oluwaleye. Number 6 is Oluwaseun Badiru. Number 7 is Eunice Oluwaleye. Number 8 is Badiru Oluwaseun. Number 9 is Omobolale Ajayi. Number 10 is Eunice Oluwaseun. You're very welcome. I appreciate you people. Hey, Aduni Omonile. Hello, darling sister. You're welcome to YouTube. YouTubers, you're all very welcome. Aduni Omonile, you're very welcome. I see my court class saying you should share. So on Facebook, on YouTube, they share too. I'm just getting to know that for the first time. So you people share on YouTube too. Hey. Hello, Timmy, Amada. Good evening, ma. Hello, you're very welcome. AJAA. Hello, yeah, how was work today? Splendid. We thank God. It wasn't too bad. It was just okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for asking. What about you? How about yours? Those of you that work and those of you that have your personal businesses, which one? How is everybody? And how are your families equally? So glad to see you. I think come out for 2 days consecutively. I was tired. Long. You know, I told you people last week, towards the end of last week, we had bug. We had bug in the family. I think it's my kekere that brought it from school. You understand? So from there, I caught it, you know, and we were having, myself and him were having, sorry to use that yucky word, loose bowel. Yeah, we're having loose bowel, which we call diarrhea. But when he not got to my bigger son's turn, he started throwing up with his own. You know, so I couldn't handle it. By weekend, I was, you know, I was taking care of him for like 24 hours. When I saw that 2 together, no. My spirit couldn't contain it in the house anymore. I said, well, yeah, we went to A&E. So he was then put on admission. So all that stressed me last week. I won't lie to you people. The day I came out, for chat, I think on Saturday, my son was discharged. But when I came out, it was Saturday or Sunday. I think Sunday, sorry, not Saturday, Sunday. Because, yeah, Sunday. When I came out, if you, after the chat, I still went out to go and go to 24 hours pharmacy to go and get medication. I had to go because my son left the hospital. His friend picked him up at discharge and they came home and he gave me the prescription. And I felt I should not sleep. On my way back, you won't believe it, I was sleeping on the steering. It was that bad. Love you so much. Met you recently in New York. Oh, wow. Shukura. Oh, hello, darling sister. You're very welcome. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, so good. Oh, I came for my sister-in-law's daughter's graduation. Or probably not there. I don't know if you... Oh, no. Is it Shukura? Sorry, I don't know if you met me there or... There were some people that met me maybe in the mall. Sorry, I'm sorry. Shukrat, I'm sorry. I'm not too sure now if I met you at the party, graduation party, or I met you in a mall, you know, or at the airport in New York, you know, I don't know. Sorry to say that, but thank you, everybody. So So that got me, overwhelmed me. He's fine now. We give God glory. We are all fine now. We thank God for that. They said it's bug. B-U-G. I think that's bug. Yeah. So it's we give God the glory, but that overwhelmed me. That's weakened me, you know. That's really, you know, and you know what it is like. Oh, sometimes you just don't feel like doing anything. So it felt, you know, that way. I wouldn't even be out today if not that I felt when it becomes too much, and I wasn't even typing anything out, saying anything. I felt no, I should come out just to like let people know that I am fine and hope they are all fine too, and then say something and talk with you, and then withdraw back. Hopefully I go to bed early. Hopefully I go to bed early. Yeah, we miss you. I miss you people more on Facebook. I will just miss you people more. Yinka, Akimuju, Fasino, you're all very welcome. Now, you see what I'm about to talk about. Some of you may think it's not relevant to you. It's about this Iwuanyanwu is Igbo man now. Can't come to Yoruba land. I mean, that kind of will, Yoruba man would never do it and stuff like that. Okay, it's possible, but you see, will, no, there's no, aside the clauses that's in when anyone is about being tested, as in a will is about to be, when a will, one wants to write his or her will, there are clauses to it. For as long as those clauses are met by the lawyer, yeah, who witnesses this will, for as long as it is done properly, it is binding. I will use that word, binding. Do you understand? It becomes tested. That is, the person that is writing a will down, they will enforce it. The court will enforce it should there be any reason whereby anybody is trying to obstruct it. Do you get what I mean? A will is a very, it is very important. It's not something that, you know, when they write it, it's not important. It's a big deal. It's not a joke. Legally. And it is binding. They must carry it out. Because that is what the person who has the will has written down, and after his demise, his or her demise, they must carry it out. Okay? Now, Iwuanyanwu, I don't know how far and how educated this man is. But I believe I have seen him. In fact, I started taking note of him when they were doing this presidential, no, is it presidential or during is it either presidential election or gubernatorial election? I can't remember the election that was during this APC and PDP. That's when I started noticing this man called Iwuanyanwu. For me, I'm not talking about Igbo people now. I started taking note of him because there was altercation in Lagos State between where, you know, Lagosians and Igbos that have come to settle down in Lagos. There was some kind of Labour Party and APC. They were trying to turn it to tribal. You understand all those things. And so that's when I took note of Iwuanyanwu, that man. Apparently, he must have been a strong force in Igbo land. I think he's a face to reckon with in Igbo land. I think he has a high position in Igbo land. You can as well help me type the position, but I don't know him too much. I just started getting to know him a few years ago. You understand? But I think he must be really educated, or someone that understood life so well. And you'll be wondering why I'm praising him. Meanwhile, a lot of women, and mainly women, they have been so angry towards that will he wrote down. They have been so angry. In fact, aside being a feminist, you understand? Aside being a feminist meaning that women that stand for women, they don't care if the woman is right or not, irrespective if the woman is right or wrong. They will still say, that's in a woman, get up, woman must talk, woman must lead, woman, you understand? That's feminism. So some people have been, even those that are not feminists, they have thought to themselves that, and said online, that will is total bullocks and selfish will. How can the dead not allow the living move on with his will that he wrote down? Now, I want you to take your time to listen to me. I want you to listen to me. You know why we are hurting so much about that will? We are hurting so much about that will because that will, the lady in question is still young. I think she should be in either her late 30s or her early 40s. That is why we are hurting. Because we believe that after the demise of this man, who actually died old, he wasn't young. I think they said he's in his 80s. I think early 80s. Correct me, please, if I am wrong. You can kindly correct me. Yeah? But, however, they said he had a wife earlier who died. And he became a widower. And when he became a widower, definitely, he chose and fell in love with this young Igbo lady who happens to be far younger than him. But I don't think she was as young as Regina, but far, 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 far younger than him. Let me tell you people one thing. Two things the girl gained. Two things she gained. The woman in question, the widow now. Two things she gained, which many people also put into consideration before they opt into marriage. Before they propose to her and say, one name, Marama, beautiful, Amaka, or whatever it is. Before they would do that to her, they would have thought of his age. Because apparently he must have been in probably his 60s. You understand? When he met this girl that would be in her, maybe in her 20s. Are you understanding me? There's no way you marry somebody at that age that the man, you would think of it that, when somebody is in their 60s, no matter how they live long, most likely, lifespan of every man, we only pray to live beyond that. From 70 like this, even some people that are 60 already, if they die, do you know that in this our life, this era, this time, this moment, this Gen Z, they'll think that you have even tried to live up to 60. Do you get me? So now, marrying at that age, you have married at the high risk moments of anybody's life. So if anyone buys that moment, you understand, it will pain us. We will know the person is young, but we will not look at the person as being as young as 20, 30. Do you understand? Or teens. It will pain us. We will cry. But it won't be as my father died at the age of 72. Yeah. Till tomorrow, it's 18 years gone now. Till tomorrow, I still feel as though my daddy died at the age of 2. Are you feeling me? So what I mean is, do not get it wrong. Yeah, when I say, oh, it's still okay to die at 60 something. Then if you marry a man at a young age, at that age, to such a man, do you think that that man will most likely see his grandchildren? Definitely not. Are you making sense for me? I remember when I got married. When I got married, and as I gave birth, to God be the glory, 22 years ago, my father-in-law, when we were doing the naming ceremony of Mama, they called us. In fact, it was my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law that called in during the Islamic rites that they do for my husband. Always do it. They call it Komo, Islamic rites. I don't know what they call naming ceremony. My mother-in-law then called and said, my father-in-law's last wife just gave birth 22 years ago. Do you make sense from it? My father-in-law died 10 years ago. That lady was just about to enter university when my father-in-law died. That is his last born. If my father-in-law died at the age of 70, is it 78 or so? Where am I going to? Where am I coming from? The last wife that gave birth then, do you get it? If it is that she's doing competition with other wives, that okay, they also have 7 children, I must have 7 children. It is to her to understand that the way that Papa was able to see the older children's grandchildren, is most likely they won't see those ones that are youngest children. But the gain of it is that there's money. Are you making sense for me? The girl that married Iwuanyanwu, I'm not saying it's just money that you went for, but I'm saying at least there's money that moment. So she had 2 options. Option, no, I can't, it's too old, or yes, I can. But the time is going to be short. I know why I'm introducing to you people this aspect, so that you understand that whoever opted into this marriage, marrying an old man compared to your age, you should know that that person is nearer to the grave compared to you. Some people die young, but I'm just saying reasonably, as a reasonable man should think. Yeah, the man will not most likely leave the kids young. It is the older wife that will most likely have adult kids, or they are even married. Do you understand? Or they've even started bearing kids. The father man will be able to train them to where there will be no more fear within them. Like my father will say when we were young, if you do any yama yama, my daddy will say, I will just remove your name from my will. If you hear that one like this, our mothers will just start scolding you. You better sit tight. That's the way my own father threatens his own kids. That is what we, maybe, let me not say Yoruba land, my own father, that is the language we understand, because he was a lawyer during his lifetime. So he will just tell you, I will remove your name from my will. 2 things my father uses in chastising a child. I will disown you, or I will remove my name from your name from my will. Those 2 things, you have touched my daddy here. And immediately the women hear that, they know it means a lot. Then, if my daddy, you don't want to go to school, as in, he will spend money on you so that you can have any education where you want to reach in life. He doesn't mind.
As long as it's education. If you choose not to, my father will tell you, oh, my case will be like Bank Anthony. I don't know if you know Bank Anthony. He was a very wealthy man. In fact, go and read his story. He's a Yoruba man. His story says and reads, he was a very wealthy man. He told his children, your education is all I'm going to give you. If you like, be thinking that all this empire, all this estate, all these things I have is for you people. When I'm gone, I will surprise you people. It is only the ones that faced their studies after his demise that had something doing. When the man died, if you see all those big houses in Bankatoni Way, Ikeja, all those general hospitals, they are all for Bankatoni. He gave it to charity. He gave it to the state. His will states, everything of my charity, give it to the state. Charity. A rich, wealthy man. So my father, is from him that we understood what Bankatoni wrote. My mother will always say to us, Agbe ojulogun, ọmọ agbojulogun, ó tara ẹ̀fọ́. When my daddy will spoil you silly because you go to school, my mother always call us back like this. You know, polygamous son, you need to be talking to your children. If you don't pull their ear, they will think that life is sweet and rosy the way they are seeing it. Oh, wow. Wait, one moment, my sister. You know. Hello, auntie. Eka, etidere. Mo wà lórí chat. Okay, bye. So, sorry for that interruption. So, the thing is, my mother will pull us. You understand? Because me, I was a spoiled brat. I won't lie to you people. And it's not from my mom. My mother never, she didn't spoil any child. She was an extremely strict mother. My daddy can spoil you, can spoil a child. You will be omagbojulogun. The only thing that that my daddy will use and spoil is because if you are intelligent, your studies, you are doing well, you won't know how to do anything. Nobody can call you and send you on any errand. You won't know how to cook. You won't know how to wash clothes. You won't know how to do anything. It's not about me today. You understand? I just digress so you understand what it means by people not living anything and will. So will means a lot legally. Do you understand? It helps a lot of things, especially disputes that may erupt after the demise of people that have, when I talk about estates, baddest estate. When I say baddest, I mean huge. Likes of Dangote cannot leave the world without leaving a will. Likes of Tinubu cannot leave the world without leaving a will. Likes of Femi Tinubu, Otedola cannot, except some people that know that it is just monogamy and that's it. And they don't have all these families that will come and start causing wahala. My father-in-law, can I shock you people? My father-in-law is not the educated type. He's not these people that will say but he was someone that was grounded in building material things. I want to tiring to he had money, you know, but he left the world as though he's a PhD holder. In fact, my father that is a lawyer, the man, my father-in-law impressed me with his will. Do you know my father-in-law wrote his will to an extent that he said, sorry, I have to just say this. I have done everything I needed to do for my sisters. that because I know, he knew that he will leave before them. He was so sure. I don't know why. If anybody amongst his siblings or his family, external, anything, if they come and disrupt and you know what? The way he said it, he wrote it as if he was sitting in front of them. That's how will looks like. If you have integrity, you will fear will. Do you understand? He wrote it as if he was sitting in front of them like this. That if anybody, you have fear, disturbs my children. If the ones I've done for the family in this way, my children should not tamper with it with them and they should have it. I've done it. Our mother is no more. I give it to you people. My children, this particular house should forever be family. Any child that sells or do anything with the family, this should happen, this should happen. This person is my first child. If anyone, they call it a gun, that's how the man left his will. A will. And they could feel it. They could feel it in a manner that it was so shocking. They could feel that when they read the man's will, you would think the man is someone that has PhD. Like, as though Yinka wrote a will down. He shared his thing, everything of his. He shared it accordingly. In fact, it shocked many of them. Do you get it? He did Shenoma. I am just saying that so that some of you understand what they call will. Do you know that all the people that my father-in-law, all his siblings that might probably be thinking, hey, we are going to be the Alaga Joko, Alaga Duro to share the will. The man have written his will down that all of them, the moment they finish reading their will, everybody just took what the man have given them and they walked away. Till tomorrow, it stands as my father-in-law wrote his will. Nobody came up like this to say, I contest this will. That is what they call will. In fact, like I said to you people, my father-in-law floored my father, who is even a lawyer. My father-in-law floored my father. You know, I would have expected my father to do his own in that manner, like go to Gule, so that, you know, it will be fair. The man, the aura he used in doing his will is top notch. I've been seeing wills. I've been hearing about wills. I've not seen someone that foreseen the future, seeing who will give his children problem, who will cause problem in the family, he did it. He cleared the air, and none of them suspected he would do it in that manner. Hold that one in your hand and learn from it. This is a man that is not educated. I must lay emphasis on that. But he did it right in front of a lawyer. In fact, they even said there was, after they did the first will, the last house that he willed to the last wife, the last house that he built, you understand, that he willed to he built it last. And then he came to update. That's to say, wills can be updated. Do you understand? He came back to update it. The way he shared for them before, he now changed it, you know, and gave this one, gave this one, gave this one. Hey, forget it. Let me know. Go there. It's not about them. It's about how important a will is. Now, Iwuanyanwu, we have said it. The woman knows, or the girl at that time knew what she was opting in for. An old man. Compared to her age, she doesn't know how much left for him to stay. But she has thought of it in a manner that she will enjoy, which is no doubt. This man will take good care of me. Money will come. I'll be doing well. When money is rolling in, it's possible you won't think of someone is going to buy tomorrow. As long as he was in good health when they met each other. Just like Ned and, what's this girl's name? Regina. Are you making sense for me? Just like Okoya and Shade. And many more. Just like Bianca Ono and, of blessed memory, late Ojuku. Do you get it? So it's not like we have not seen precedences that we can relate to. The only thing why this is hurting many of us is because we are thinking, it's happening to a woman. Why would the man then say, when he's gone in his will, the woman if she wants to remarry, let me tell you the clauses in will. If you are writing a will, for as long as you are in sound mind, not under duress, the will is valid. It will be surely carried out. It's valid. The only reason it can be null and void is if the person, it was done under duress, the person is not sane. You understand what I mean? Right state of frame of mind. The beneficiary is a witness. When you are a beneficiary of a will, you can't be there to witness it or sign. No, it's totally wrong. If all these clauses is met, the will is practicable. It will be carried out and nothing is going to happen. Are you making sense from it? So, that's what a will entails. Now, this man thought of it. He must have seen life. And you know, the little time that I saw him, I remember when he came out to speak to, on behalf of Igbo people, to correct the notion and to warn them not to talk down on Igbo people that are in Lagos State and everything. He spoke for Igbos. It was, you know, like, I liked his aura. I will tell you people my own facts. And I liked his aura. It takes a wise man to be a leader. Do you understand? And it takes a wise man also to stand up for his people. Do you get it? He didn't go about it fighting, but he came about, he is a voice in Igbo community. Are you making sense for me? So, I spoke, and when he spoke, I think we all got the message. I'm sure Lagos State got the message, and they settled matters amicably. If they did not agree to settle matter, I bet he will be the one to say, oh yeah, Ngwanu, Igbo people, come back home. Do you understand? But they settled matters amicably, and we forged on in harmony in Lagos State, Yorubas and Igbo people. So I think from there, that was when I said I noticed him. So someone that has that kind of experience, that is a leader, do you think that he has not seen a lot to make him sit and say, this is how I'm going to do my will? As you are looking at me now, and I'm looking at you, do you know that Yoruba people say one thing, "Ikú tó bá pa ojúgbà ẹni, òwe ló ń pa fún ẹni." It's English now that is the problem. I want to say it in English, but let me try. The thing that buys one that we see is a proverb and a lesson to us. The thing that buys the people you see or you know and you can see is a lesson and a proverb for us. I hope I ate it. When he's been around, he has seen a lot. He's lost a wife. he can see that the woman that suffered with him, definitely, you know, Igbo people, the woman that suffered with him and have been through a lot with him, are you getting me? Yeah, that woman died and he's gone, married somebody young who didn't suffer with him, who wasn't probably there. He was already a billionaire. Then he married this girl. You will be surprised they will say he married her a virgin, which is possible. Do you understand? Then the girl now, he married her. After marrying her, he knows he's not going to be around for a long time. Let me not even say for a long time, forever. He knows that most likely he's going to leave the world before this person. And somebody else who has suffered the thing is no more here, yeah, to continue his legacy. Do you understand? What I mean is, what they've suffered together to have, the children they have together, now he has gone to use it to marry somebody else. He doesn't need to go far to go and look for that lesson. Somebody else is enjoying what another woman. It's not her fault, don't get me wrong. It is death that took the wife. So it's not her fault. I'm just trying to say, he would have thought of it and said, so if he dies now, somebody else can come, yeah, obviously marry this woman. That is new wife. Are you getting me? When all the things that he lives, that man that marries her starts to enjoy, as she is enjoying all what the wife he married, all what his wife, that probably they suffer together. Maybe if you had seen him there, you know, he was kind of big. He was on the big side. You can imagine maybe then his head was long, his neck, or maybe he had nothing. Somebody else have come to enjoy it. He would have thought of it. Now, the children he bore with that woman, he would have seen it that this particular woman, probably they couldn't even have a cordial relationship like, you know, he would have loved compared to when the mother was alive. So he knew, he understood life. He knows that if he dies, no matter what, this girl go still bench now. So all his money, the billions, the estate. So if another man marries her now, she born for the other man, if possible. What do you think will happen? Most likely the person that will marry her will marry her because of that man's money. If you go and ask Bianca, no, do you think that people won't have come for her after the demise of Ojukwu? Do you think so? But if she wants to keep to the estate and maintain what that man left for her and her children, and you understand, and be able to, she can't remarry. Because if she does, they will take everything from her. They will finish it. You will think the money is a lot, but I tell you, they will. That man will finish Iwuanyanwu or Ojukwu. They will. You've not seen how they. It can be vice versa, but because we are talking about women now, do you understand? Let's keep it to women. Who is the person saying "get out, Joe"? Who is this person? Is this idiot that went to abuse me? Let's block this person. I've seen this person's comment. The person is a hater and a sadist, a fake ID, not proud of his or herself. I'm sure it's a woman that just looks at me and is in pains. And God will not heal you in Jesus' mighty name. God will not heal you. Because what we are doing here, we are educating ourselves. So as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by one Mbeke Mbafo. Onuku. So as I was saying, let's continue. Now, the man, this man, would have seen that the best thing for me so that I can retain my estate for my children, my generation. You know, there's some wealth. You don't know maybe it's the one that own Iwuanyanwu transportation. Yeah, can you come? You know, I see that transportation. This one that maybe the man has all kinds of businesses. If they let her go and remarry, she's carrying that estate, the money, everything, going to marry somebody else. Automatically, what will happen? That person is going to get Iwuanyanwu's estate. That person is going to take Iwuanyanwu's estate because she is now in charge. Are you getting me? If the man does not put the clause, that if you want to remarry, Alele, you can go and remarry. But you must leave my estate for me. So the estate continues with his children and his generation. The woman is not allowed to go with his estate, which is what some people forget to write. I'm not teaching men, no. I'm only being sincere because I have sons, I have daughters. So I always say to you people, I cannot say what is good for the men is not good for the women. It's good for the both sexes. We need to be fair in our judgment. Are you getting me? The man is not saying, don't go. But my estate, as long as you have removed my name, you are no more married to me, as in legally, you are no more Mrs. Iwuanyanwu. That's good. It's only his children, his own family that continues the legacy and his estate. If she goes and remarries somebody else, do you know that if this man does not write his will like that, do you know her children can start to battle each other? Her children can start to battle each other. Let me explain to you. The children of the new spouse will start to battle with the Iwuanyanwu's children because it is the woman that will be the link. You know, she is in charge of the estate. Her name, everything. She has married somebody else. Automatically, what she's getting, if she dies, the children they will be claiming rights of what their father did not work for. The estate is Iwuanyanwu's estate. It remains Iwuanyanwu's generational legacy. It's okay in this matter. If she wants to knock, she can go and knock. She can have an affair, but she cannot marry. She cannot marry because automatically when you marry, there becomes a percentage in everything that is in your name. If the property is in her name. Do you understand? If his legacy, his estate, you understand, is in her name. That is why that man wrote that will in that manner. I have seen a case, and it is a true life story, where the person is too close to me. A true life story. The man is a pilot, married to this person that I know, and he left good estate for her. When I say estate, money, property, assets, investments. He died young. She was also young. In fact, can I shock you people? Before his demise, she was pregnant when he died. When he died, she was pregnant of a boy. The boy is now a big boy. Now, she already had 2 or 3 kids. I think 4 altogether for him. Can I shock you people? The shock of it is that when the guy died, after a while, few years later, she started having a relationship with an Edo man. Edo or Delta, one of those places. They got married. she had a baby girl for a girl for this Edo man. In fact, the man started managing the business of her husband. You know, like, instead of her going to the office to go and manage their, they had some businesses like all this computer, something, that they were doing. They had different businesses. The man really doing well. The man started managing it. He was using it also to carry women. The man, they were together for years. The man finished that man's estate. He will do business. The business he will go and invest into something. They will say they did them 419. He will do he shall destroyed that man's legacy. All the money. If it was to an extent that the big house that they had in somewhere in Highbrow of Lagos, this woman was about to sell the house when people that know her say, you want to sell this asset, this house? Because she was in charge. They were running out of cash. The children that were meant to enjoy at least what their father left, she was meant to have multiplied it. Do you understand? Hey? They said, calling committee of friends, pilots. This pilot is when Nigeria Airways was still in existence. They were the ones that were now sponsoring those kids to school, to an extent that those kids will carry their school report and everything. They will have to carry it to pilot secretariat to go and be seeking school fees. This is, you don't want to tell me that man will not be crying in his grave. Because what he left behind is will suffice for those children to their till when they will have no fear. Assuming the woman did not marry that useless man, and most likely such women will attract gigolos. Such women, I can bet you that when Bianca blessed memory, sir, Ojukwu died, a lot of people would have wanted Bianca because you know she's a paragon of beauty. Aside that, the man would have left billions for her. If she has goofed, she won't still maintain, and the legacy won't still continue like this. If you get what I mean. That's what I am trying to explain to you people. So, Ojukwu may not have written his out because most likely, Bianca, remember, she's a lawyer. She studied law, I think. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Because I remember she and Fanika Ode studied in London. Fanika Ode is a lawyer. So I'm thinking they studied the same course. I may be totally wrong. You understand? But, however, she understands how it works. And she didn't obviously fall for any of this nonsense. Are you getting me? But this lady coming up, young lady like this, Iwuanyanwu, she's most likely going to still fall in love. And she may not go with her brain. She will go with only her heart. And they will most likely chatter it. Money that you think that, recklessness can't enter. Money that you think that is so much. If a gigolo enters it, wallahi talai, the money will finish. The money will finish. The people, beneficiaries of the will, is them that will suffer. The children, these young children. And it's so nice, the will. If he wants to do it the way you people are not even thinking. If he wants to do it, some of them, you know, those kind of men, they will write, when Lagbaja, my children clock 12, 21, 20 something, they should give them this, they should give them this. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He said the wife should continue to manage everything, and the children be in charge of it. Only clauses if she chooses to marry somebody else, she should leave everything behind and she can go, which that's a good one. He didn't say don't move on. It is for her to choose. He knows definitely it's only human that she will need Ganusi. They will do her. But he's saying, if you must go, marry somebody else, which is okay by him, I believe, you can't go with my estate. My estate remains my estate for my children and you, if you do not marry somebody else. I think that's, I don't think there's anything anyone would have written. I have been seeing wills. Yeah, I must say, that man, Iwuanyanwu of blessed memory, I think if men can sit down and learn from that will, I think it makes sense. I'm sorry if it hurt some of you, but that's what me. I love the will. I see some men saying, I even saw men that were saying it's a bad will. The man still wants to be marrying the lady whilst he's dead. It is those kind of men that will come and marry that woman because of money. They don't love her. They will only want to come and chop Iwuanyanwu's money. And they will destroy that estate and its legacy. And you know, the people that will suffer most are the children. Those children are still young. They still have a long way to go. That auntie that I told you people about, her children suffered. Children of a multi-millionaire when he was alive. The children suffered. Somebody's hand, somebody's leg, was what trained those kids out of school. Eventually, she discovered the guy chop. The guy ended up running away, running away with somebody else. He left. She suffered. Oh, somebody that was living luxurious. Let me tell you, they married that virgin. When the man died, he was also she was also in her 30s. The man was probably in his 40s. Are you getting me? God forgive me what I'm about to say. It would have been better if she just stayed with those children. What else is she looking for? Worst case scenario, I'm sorry to say, if it pains some of you, she can have a boyfriend. Affair. She can have boyfriend that they will be knocking her. He will knock her. They will be after they are tired, they go their different way. If she needs it, a time will come she won't need this thing anymore. The children that she has is enough. I'm sorry, maybe because of my age now, I don't see anything special about benching. Maybe if I was younger, I would not be talking like this. But for me, she already has boy or girls or whatever she has. She has 3 children, allegedly. I think that's cool. I think that is cool. What again is she looking for? Which man? That woman, she suffered with the last child she born for this death man. Picking with the baby, see when she wanted to give birth with that pilot's money, with his kiniko that they give there. You know, the guy buy ticket 10 naira then to come abroad and give birth, not like a public. The pilot's wife, pilot's family, when they are coming abroad, they pay 20 kobo to come abroad. All those benefits like this. The man shop all this. She came to give birth to that girl abroad. Oh, by the time that girl clock maybe 10, oh, you would think that they didn't give birth to her abroad. Oh, her father have destroyed this woman. That the husband, the real husband that is virgin her, she bettered. Oh, she suffered. Examples like that goes a long way. God forgive me. Allegedly, you don't want to tell me that Bianca didn't do anything after Ojukwu died. That's left for her. But even if she did, it's between her and Ojukwu and God. I don't know, and I don't want to know. Do you understand? But most importantly, she kept that man's legacy, and his estate is intact. She's going to leave all what Ojukwu left for the children. Do you understand? Even more. That's what that man is saying. I hope that is clear. And I think they should imbibe that. I know it's not possible to imbibe it legally, but men should learn from that. Go on. When people write will, they have their reason. And I believe that is the man's reason. He doesn't want his children to suffer. Including she. You people may say he's selfish, he's dead, he still wants the woman not to marry. You two, go and try it. Try it. Give your daughter big money. Go and see the people. Or $10, all those people. Do you think that boys don't come for their children? They come for the children because of their father's money. They don't want to marry them. That's that's sense. Because of their money, the money. They don't want, they don't. So the parents will be telling them, seek love. Because love will stand the test of time. Men that come for you as a woman because of money, they are not here for love. They will destroy you. In fact, they will ruin $10 and all these people, Dangote's legacy. They will ruin it. Do you know that is why you see it is so hard to see rich man's children getting married? Except to rich man's sons. Because they are paranoid. Most of the time, these boys, they go for you because of your money. Not because they love you. That's why marriage, it may not last. Are you understanding now? So, get me, I'm not soliciting for that man. I am only saying, experience is the best teacher. That man has a good reason for writing that way. I, as a woman, I don't mind. It's a good, even if you are not old, it's a good way. Write your will like that for your life, for your women. Because if it happens that your husband dies, God forbid, young or anything, so that you don't fall into taekwondo's hand, and all what your husband and you worked for, they will chop it go. If it is vice versa, that is the case too. If it is vice versa, that is the case too. Go and look at it. Check it out. Iwuanyanwu's wife died. He chose to remarry. Remember, she's the one that suffered everything. Now, he died. He left everything for the woman. Not everything, but at least fair share for the woman. What about the woman that died? Common sense. Wait. He knows what he's saying. Wait. He knows what he's saying. He knows what he's saying. I hope I've made myself clear. Any question there? Any question there? And should you be against that will, type it and tell me why you do not agree to it and everything. So that is that one. I said I won't stay too long. I've stayed 1 hour, innit? Okay, it's not yet 1 hour. It's about 1 hour. It's 2 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, I'll try and just do. I want to read comments. I'm not seeing your comments on YouTube. You people, I think, so you people agree with me. No more arguments. But I see many of you abusing the man now, abusing the woman. Okay, some of you suggested that, you see, the woman shouldn't have married that old man. No, if anybody that marries old men or rich men is for security. Selamode, I agree. Okay, darling. I thought, if you don't agree, please just tell me and I will see, we'll discuss it. I agree. Okay, for Lashadi. Okay. Do you know why some people were abusing her also, that that lazy woman, assuming she has her own? Most of the time, these men get them. Haven't you seen the people that when Igbo man, I'm talking about Igbo man, he probably married her a virgin. She's not Kolaju. If not that Ned's wife, Regina, you don't agree, Obafemi Moturayo. Okay, type why you don't agree. When you type it, I agree. Okay, we are getting more votes on I agree. But Obafemi Moturayo, just type one sentence or two to let me know why you don't agree with what he did. Oh, Sister Barbara, I can see you now. I've asked of you tirelessly. You are back. Where have you been? I have asked of you tirelessly. Where is Sister Barbara? I said, Sister Barbara has been. You are talking sense. Okay, Esther, you are on point. You okay? Olanike, okay, brilliant analysis. Okay, thank you, my sweetheart. Please, if you disagree with this, what I tabled though, and from what I can reasonably think is why this man did it that way, just say it to me. And you are talking, say, okay, you're on point. Okay, thank you. I agree, Quinta. Please, somebody, only one person I have seen that have disagreed. And if more is coming, there are similar type clauses that can be included in wills in the UK. Okay, that's my, Uncle Swem, the king of my sister, Sister Nike, you're welcome. That's Princess Sister Nike, the king of my hometown, my uncle. Is also a lawyer, you know. She's a lawyer as well. She's saying something there. There are similar type clauses that can be included in wills in the UK. Okay, Yedide Joanne say, okay, Tekoni, I agree. Okay, many people are agreeing. But I see a lot of very well said Aduni. Okay, Olarewajo Ogunlano. Okay, you're very welcome, sir. Okay, so I see a lot of you disagreeing and abusing the man. And some of you are saying the woman is lazy. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, good, Sister Barbara. It's good to see you back. I don't think so. Remember, a lot of time they'll go and get this woman. Bloodline, yes, so that's the daughter to the king of my hometown. Is my uncle. That's her there. Princess Adenike. You can see her. She's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. You see, one thing is this. One thing is this. I can tell you for facts, sincere one, yeah, is that lady may just be so naive. You are thinking she should have her thing, so she should have been well, you know, settled herself, knowing fully well. No. She probably doesn't have any ulterior motive. She innocently married. You know, in those days, they used to marry off our mothers. Though our own mothers married right. They were married their age mate. But I'm talking about our, you know, some mothers, they married, their fathers just married them off to their parents. Do you get what I mean? So when they did that to them, they have no ulterior motives. They had none, and they still do not have any. So she may be that kind of person. Do you get? So we probably are the ones worrying for her. Worrying for her that, oh, she should have at least grabbed a lot. Now, the man have written this will, so she can at least have had her own stuff, and then she can move on. And she probably doesn't have that kind of mentality. She probably is not open-eyed the way people are thinking. She probably didn't even go the way Shade Okoya is, that is so Shade was in Unilag and everything. I don't think she was in school when probably why she got married was when she went further her education and stuff like that. So she probably is not open-eye and that's to that extent and has no ulterior motives. Like Bianca. Now, somebody wrote this. Let me quickly say. Initially, I did not agree because Adetola said, initially, I did not agree because I think that the man is being selfish. But after this analysis, I can see the man is trying to protect his children's future. Thank you. I'm happy you are able to understand the reason why. If you read that, what the summary of that will sent out that we all read, the public, you will see that his main interest is to protect not only the children, even that woman. That's why the clause is there, singularly. She can marry, but leave the estate behind, as in, but you can go. Assuming he said, you can't remarry. No. There's a free will there. It's a choice. She has the right to do it. You understand? Nothing to debar her happiness. Some of you say, oh, he wants her to be sad forever. No. He doesn't want her to be sad forever. He is only protecting his wealth, his assets, his estate, and his legacy, to be sincere. That's what I can say. I always tell you I'm a lady, Aduni, my sake. Ah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's because of Olarewaju Ogunlana. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I know that ladies bear Larry, but it's so... Oh, where did you see me to see ladies bearing Larry? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Ireti Oye said, I totally agree with you, Yeye. The man is highly intelligent. Yes, I agree too. Then Oluranti says, Yeye Kudi, I sent a link. This happened to my nephew that his mom has disability. Oh, this happened to... Oh, did you just send the link today? Oh, this happened like how? I'm kind of confused with what you wrote, Oluwaranti. Did you just send the link today? Or what do you mean by you sent a link to me? I'm confused. Are you agreeing, or I'm kind of, you've put me in a confused state now? Saida to say I agree so much. I hear that. So I need, okay. Then this is my yeah, sister. She's a lawyer, so let me read what she says. It will not be drafted in such a term that will expressly prohibit the partner from getting married. It will be implied. Any decent will and probate lawyer will ask whether you want your property to be passed on to your spouse and new wife if he or she remarries. Okay, so I think she's clearly elaborating for us so that you can understand what is happening. Princess, okay, my sister is saying, yeah, okay. My dear cousin, you're on point with your analysis. Thank you, sis. Thank you. She's a lawyer, a practicing one in London. So you can also seek her advice or consultation should you be stranded. You know, that's our lawyer. That's our lawyer. My uncle, who is the lawyer in our hometown relation, is also a lawyer. All my family, everybody there is lawyer. Lawyer, kakiri. That's one profession in my family that I don't know why we love it so much. To God be the glory. Now, yes, so what are you saying? Even Ned won't go tight his wives under tradition. That's why most likely they cannot have extramarital affairs. It's possible. It's possible. And I don't blame him. You may look at it from that aspect of born again. No, even pastors commit adultery. So that means they don't fear God. Do you get it? So if they do it in that manner, that is what he believes in. And this traditionally he got married to them. I don't think Ned is married to anybody legally. I don't think so. I may be totally wrong. Because I saw at least what's her name? Regina's son. It was a traditional wedding. So I don't think he's legally married to them in any way. In his own case, I believe the customary law applies in his own case, you know. But only them. They will still write. If you want to write will, it doesn't apply if you are not legally married. Let me tell you the truth. Legal marriage helps a lot. Yeah. But will is very, very, very important. Let me tell you one thing. Yes, you can contest will, but you must have defaulted in the clauses. If it is not defaulted, it will be carried out according to what the person that detested. That means you have written, this is what you want happen after your demise. It stays sealed, stamped and sealed. Nothing will stop it. It will be carried out. Do you understand? That's to say you are tested. So it doesn't matter if you are legally married or not. If you write a will, it will be carried out. Are you getting it? So Peace Adewusi says, I agree with you, Yeye. Yes, Ned never married legally. I don't think Ned Woko married legally. I think he did his own custom, you know, tradition. And then he knows what, but he will, those kind of people, most likely they have done their will. But I bet this Iwuanyanwu's will is going to set a precedent for likes of Ned that are married to young people. Do you understand? Not because they do not want these girls to remarry, these ladies to remarry. No. I bet it's just so they can retain their wealth from generation to generation. It won't be passed on to some useless man that will come and take the girl later on, and then their kids will suffer. Do you get? So let's leave it at that. I'm glad we have I'm waiting for the lady that says she doesn't agree. Hopefully, if you type, we'll be able to read it, and then if we have an answer for you, I would answer it. So that is that. I hope we are good, cleared on that. Lastly, your analysis today is very educative. I expect your high level of intelligence. Thank you, Sister Retio. Yes, God bless you. God bless you. Now, lastly, this one is just cruise. This one is just cruise. This one doesn't have anything to do with we learning, but we can learn a bit. I don't know whoever knows the Yinka lady. The Yinka lady that is with, is that guy's name Lincoln or Linc? Because I just say L-I-C. It looks like a short. Shade Abdullah say, Yeye Kudi, please, I need more light on this issue. Please, if someone married legally in court and the husband went and married another, you have not completed the statement. If you are legally married, that is, you are legally married, then your husband goes ahead to marry someone, the marriage is null and void. The second marriage, as long as this marriage is still existing, the legal one is existing. The second one is null and void. You know what in medical people call dead upon arrival? It's null and void. Secondly, the person can be sued for bigamy. Yes. Your husband, I'm just saying, it may not be your husband. That person that went to breach the contract of marriage by going to marry somebody else can be sued for bigamy. Are you making sense for me? Bigamy is a big offense. Bigamy is a big offense. That I know here. That I know abroad. In Nigeria, I don't know how it works. Do you get me? I don't know how it works. It depends on your jurisdiction. But I believe it's same in Nigeria. I believe it is same. You must divorce. In fact, can I shock you? If you are still married, probably not yet, the marriage is not yet dissolved. Yeah? You are still married. You cannot marry somebody else. You intend to divorce. There's emotion. Yeah, you can't marry somebody else. Go. I am telling you with my full chest. Yes, you can't marry somebody else until that marriage is dissolved. And has to be the court that will dissolve it for reasons best known to the court, either for irreconcilable differences or for whatever reason, yeah, that the court allows it be dissolved. That's when the person can go ahead and marry. Whatever marriage they are doing, whatever marriage, as long as it is marriage. Marriage is a contract. Anyone that breaches it is liable. Are you making sense for me? So it's not a joke. It's a serious matter. Though civil, but it's a serious matter. Okay? So until divorce is finalized, yes, before you can go ahead and marry somebody else. So if people commit, do you know that you can, if you are legally married and you see you can sue the person that is dating your husband, you must have evidences. Dating, I mean, you must have evidences. Like you can catch them. You be taught in Doraun. Do you know? Do you know that person will be any tó lọ ba ọkọ ẹ̀sùn tó bá kamu ọkọ ohun tí wọ́n trouble no ìyàwó no girlfriend no side chick, if they catch you need to prove with evidence. When they see you people, they catch you. It's not ESA. You can't bring ESA to the court. It's inadmissible. If you can prove it, forget it. You are good to go. The person will be most likely they will find the person for you. Didn't you see that they find that the freeze for impregnating somebody that was still undergoing divorce process. Wọ́n fine yẹn now. Wọ́n ní kó san 1 million fún ọkọ lady yẹn now. 2 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. Yes, in Port Harcourt. Yeah, so in law in Nigeria too, it applies. I'm just remembering now. What law does Nigeria follow? I thought it was Sharia. No. No. Sharia law, in fact, I think it's in the north that they practice that Sharia law. No. In fact, maybe it's practiced in courts in Nigeria. They practice normal civil law. Do you understand? There's nothing like Sharia generally. Nigeria is not a Muslim country. It is not a Muslim country. It is not a Christian country too. Do you understand? And how you will get to know that is that every Christian observe holiday for them. Now the traditionalists are also asking for holidays. They are also asking for holidays. The traditionalists, they are also asking for holiday. Nigeria is not a Christian country and it's not a Muslim country. They observe both religions holiday. They do Islamic Ileya, Idi Malud, Idi Fati, Idi Bogbe. They also do Christmas, Easter, everything. Do you understand? It is not, Nigeria is not identified as any. Like this country, I mean, it's a Christian country, Catholic as a matter of fact. So they don't observe Islamic holiday. There's nothing like Islamic holiday in this country. What exists? Do you get it? Here in this country, it is Christian country. Italy, Christian country. UK, Christian country. They only observe Christian, and they observe àwọn Ganusi one, àwọn what do they call it? Not atheist, just not Pentecost, no. Only Oyibo kan tí mo fẹ́ get. There's something else they also apply to people that are not atheists. Not atheists. If I remember, I'll tell you people. Like all those Halloween, kinikan, pagan. They acknowledge all those pagan, Halloween week, kinikan week, those ones don't matter. It's a Christian country. So all Christian festival, that's what they get holiday for here. They get holiday for it here. UK, Ireland, America, USA, like that. It just depends on the country. So it's Arab practice Sharia law. Arab practice Sharia law. Arab. Somebody is asking me a question here. One moment. Let me not jump. Let me take it one. Arab country like Dubai, Saudi, they practice Sharia law in all those places. Then Anthony says, yeah, please, I would like to know your view on Omugwo and its effect on marriages. Okay, that's a topic we will treat for another day. Omugwo is when mother-in-law or in-law, mother, either husband's side or wife's side, comes to help in taking care of a newborn baby. So the mother-in-law now, the question mark has to be, is it the husband's mother or the wife's mother? Meanwhile, it is the wife that birthed the child, and it is the man that put the sperm inside that formed the baby. Abi, we will treat that topic. Let me write it down. Maybe another talk. I will write it down and sellotape it somewhere here. I will talk about it later. It can't be today anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, Anthony, I'm sorry. Let me just put something so that I will remember. I will sellotape it here. Sorry. Omugwo. Okay, so I've sellotaped it there. So don't worry, we'll talk about it. Akisomi Opeyemi, are you telling me that if the lady doesn't have children for the man, she won't get anything from his will? I believe the lady deserves at least a small share of the man's wealth, whether they remarry or not. I'm lost. What are you talking about, my darling? Oh. Sir, I'm lost. What are you talking about now? Which lady? Probably we talked on something that warranted this input, but I'm lost because we haven't talked about a lady that didn't get any share from the man's wealth, whether they remarry or not. Are you telling me that if the lady doesn't have children for the... Okay, I think you are thinking from another perspective. Okay, let me try and answer this, if you don't mind, sir. I guess he came late for me to read it. I think what he is saying is that assuming this Iwuanyanwu's wife didn't bear him a child, would she have been just... No. Have you forgotten that he said, the clause says, aside the children, including her. So, what it means is that she is equally a beneficiary and his children, but if she chooses to remarry, as a matter of fact, can I give you an understanding, fair understanding about divorce here? Alimony is paid to women, like the type that happened in the case of, what's this guy's case that just happened lately? Simon Gobadia. Yeah, you see, they are telling this guy to pay this lady. How much? Monthly, 40,000. And this lady doesn't have a child for him. But can I shock you? The moment she marries somebody else, the alimony will be stopped automatically. Are you making sense from it? The money, so she can go and be knocking, oh. She'll go and be knocking, oh. But if she marries, they will stop the alimony. If she marries. So what I am saying here is that as long as if the child does not exist or she doesn't have a child for him, doesn't matter. Because in his will, it states it's not about the children alone. It's about both parties, the children and the wife. The children definitely they are for him. So he knows that that's their beneficial. In her own case, if she goes and she remarries, that's it. She is not saying don't remarry. If she decides to, she has to drop the thing. She can't go with it. Likewise, if she's even if you are alive, you have a divorce, you divorce from your rich husband, and you have children together now, or you don't have. If you have here, you will be getting alimony, upkeep, yeah, and the children of God will be getting their own too. From you, you will be paying. Are you getting child care? You will be paying. Yeah? But if you go and remarry, they are going to take you off its responsibility. Your responsibility, your upkeep now goes to the person you've gone to marry. It doesn't matter if you even have children for him. Mr. Kisomi, I hope that is clear. I hope that answers that part, because I am not sure if what I am thinking is what I have just cleared the air now in that answer. Yeah, please, I would like to know your okay. So somebody is saying, okay, that was made out of selfish interest. Okay. You are still saying it was made out of selfish interest, but I have answered you now. So I hope
Okay. Stella Modi, God bless you. Yeah, I always listen to your chat to cool down after all. You're grand. You're always welcome, my darling. You're grand. So Nigerian is, somebody is saying Nigerian is a secular country. Hey, I don't understand that. The side chick is already a baby mama now. You people should, okay. I think we good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good now. I think we have been able to explain to that extent. Do you understand? For me, I think that will is okay. It's fine. For me. In fact, yeah, you people may think it's not, but I'm glad that many of you have come to understand his reasoning during his lifetime. And experience, they say, is the best teacher. Then I used one Yorubas, maybe it's proverb, they call that thing. Ikú tó pa ojúgbà ẹni, òwe ló ń pa ìfín ni. A lot of experiences he would have seen. His friend that died, married young person, and kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ rí, bí ó ṣe bà empire estate Jerry, obìnrin yẹn fẹ́ lò ní ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá ń ráre. You know, so all those things will make you, that is even the purpose of will, so that how you want your legacy to continue, to live on. That's how, what you write in your will. Mi ṣe fẹ́ kí ẹ̀yìn mi rere. And this is what my children or my generation, they should carry on like this. So I personally would say, in my own understanding as a reasonable man, okay, Simon, but Simon, hey, Auntie, Simon, but Simon, okay, African Simba, you will come here every time to come and correct Simon, but Simon. Is that the only input you have on this YouTube? I bet this is how you go around and be correcting people. Simon. People even call it Simon. Why must I pronounce it your way? Simon. Why must I pronounce it as Simon? I say and I repeat, Simon. You have come before. You came here when I was talking about Simon Gobadia. You said it's Simon. That is the only input you put into anything. Since I've been talking about Simon, I won't call it Simon because of you. Why are you insisting I must say Simon? Is that the way they pronounce it? Many people call it Simon, Simon, whatever way I've called it Simon. How does that improve or help this topic? I beg, don't anti me, anti yourself. As I was saying before, this African Simba, before you tell me it's Samba, African Simba comes again to say it's Simon. Why must I say Simon? She Dodoni. I say Simon. So as I was saying, Simon, no, I don't want to say Simon. Simon, yeah. You remember the case. Go and check it. The wife didn't have a child for him. But the alimony she's getting is because it is only right. And she will be getting that alimony for, I think, 12 months. 40,000. That's her upkeep. Do you know? Do you know? Because he's a multi-billionaire in dollars, not in naira. Huh. So let's not go there. So I hope that is clear. It doesn't mean you don't have a child. The law still remains the law. Legally, they will handle it as it should be. The bigger you are, the bigger your estate, the more riches you have, the more your partner, your spouse, estranged wife, estranged spouse gets. Do you get it? So don't settle in that aspect. So we move to the next one. That one is cruise. I beg, enjoy so for me. Those of you that know this lady in America, I have never seen a thing like this before. Since I've been going up and down like this, I have never seen a thing, people like these people before in my life. Oh. This Yinka, I don't know if it's Tibetan, that is her name. I've never even seen that surname before. That name is hard for me to pronounce. If you know how to pronounce it, okay, let me call my oral
oral teacher. African Simba, please, what is the pronunciation of that? T-sin, T-sin, that spelling on me or more. T-H-E, I think I-E-S-I-L something. Please, African Simba, help me pronounce it. I want to know how to pronounce her surname. I don't know. Help me. Since you can come and be correcting me on Simon. Help me, please. African Simba. You know the person I'm talking about, the Yinka lady that is with Linc. How do they pronounce that one too? Because his pronunciation is L-I-N-C. Is it Lincoln or Linc? Come and help me, because I don't know. You are not here now to help. Only, I'm sure it's that Gobadia man himself that has been going on YouTube. Because why is he every time you come here and be telling me about Simon? Every time you come here, correct me about it's not Simon, it's Simon. Oh yeah, come and correct me. I want to know how to pronounce. No, auntie, I'm lover, not hater. Okay, I don't care if you're even my hater. I don't care. You even wrote hater. Is it? Okay. Maybe you are trying to, you don't want to write it in a bad way so that they don't. You don't know. Clueless. You are not serious, Africans. You are not helpful. Go and check the name and come and teach me how to pronounce it. The T-T-N. Go and check it and help me. Eh? I said help me so I don't pronounce it wrongly. You are telling me that you don't know. How will you be clueless over that? You know Yinka. I'm not telling you, do you know Yinka? I'm talking about her surname. How do they pronounce the name that she wrote out there? Tien, the sien, the tien. I said I don't know. Teach me. You are here telling me another thing. I don't understand you. You are not a good person. You are not here to help me. You are here to make fun of yourself. Nonsense. I know Yinka. I don't care if you know Yinka. Wow, who is talking about that? As I was saying, Sister Bilike Magbamike. YouTube that I thought is so peaceful. Yeah, could you please? Don't care diamond. No, this person is always coming here to correct you. The only comment you will see anytime I talk about Simon or Simon, he will come here or she will come here and say it's not Simon. He'll not be writing Simon. You can tell the person is she can't pronounce this name Simon. Yeah, it is Simon, not Simon. And the person will say, Auntie, please, it's not. What is so many? Okay, come on, community me more. This one I don't know. I want to learn. So Lincoln corrects me because Lin Lamari Lin. I don't know if it's Lincoln or this Yinka lady. No, sincerely I mean well. If you are listening to me, Lady Yinka, I was told you are 56 or 57. Please, sincerely, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If nobody is telling you the truth in this matter, then there's a problem. How can your, will I call it your fiancé? Because female is fiancé, male is fiancé. How can your fiancé introduce you to the public, or you introduce yourself to the public less than a month? The moment they introduced you, I didn't even, you know, when something just erupts to the public, just comes, pow, in our face, you just start fighting, like fighting the air, fighting people, just fighting. It's not good. A marriage or a home, a family you are yet to enter. If it is clout chasing, it's not a good one. And to think that they told me that age is worrisome. It is worrisome. I know a lot of us can't stand many things, because sometimes people will say, if you've not been there, don't talk about it, you know, until you walk in that person's shoes, then you can come and talk to us about it, if you understand. But there are some things that even we that you are older than me. there are some things I will do. Some of you that I am older than will come here and say, until you goof now. Until this one they do now nonsense. It's not about being desperate to marry or being desperate to have a crown over your head or a partner or it's not about that. It's about you've taken your time in this lifetime. Then at the age of 56 or 57, allegedly, they are saying you are that age. I don't know how they got to know. They're only for you. Now, you about to enter a home. Then the next thing is they are insulting you. They are fighting you. You are fighting people. They are fighting people. And you can't do that. People don't know you before. No. People don't know you. Then you are introducing yourself with, I will fight this battle. I will craze for anybody. I will dabble. Only you were scattering internet on Instagram. People were coming. If you go and look at it, when 70-80% they come for you abusing you, that means that you are doing it wrong. It doesn't matter how you want to explain it. That means you are doing it wrong. Especially because you came coming for somebody that a lot of women, even me that I'm older than that lady, I'm thinking in my head, who gave this kind of person this strength? This one is what they call silence is killing. I wish I have that kind of energy to be silent like this for long. God, don't test me. And you came from nowhere, say explaining you have relationship with her. Do you know how people operate on the social media? Which I'm very sure with the way you operated, you know this is how people operate. People can just be abusing you. You can't just pick because these people, you see them, they are her fans, or you just came and said they are the ones and everything like that, creating more enemies for yourself, just fighting everybody, just fighting. Married that you are here to enter. Then the guy too, you people were not doing, and now they do again, and now they shaking it. And you know the amazing part. You both, one is coming out from a marriage. I learned the guy just divorced. That's Edoshe's brother. Then in your own case, I don't know if you are a divorcee, but I learned you have adults, kids that are adults. How do you want your kids? How you are going into a home, you are self fighting everybody, fighting like that, fighting people you are not even seeing, just fighting the air. There's this saying in Yoruba. At first, I was thinking she's a Yoruba lady. But when I saw the surname, I said, I don't understand. Because Yinkas. But later, I know that Delta people too bear Yinka. I thought maybe she's Yoruba mixed with Delta. You know, I don't know. But you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's not good. If I'm that man, I can't marry a woman that is troublesome like that. There's no peace. You have not entered the home. You are doing like that. Don't you know that it's a sign for your in-laws to know that their brother have gone to marry a troublesome person? If people are looking for, or they are coming to type anyhow under your page, block them. If you did not talk, we won't even know people are coming to meet you. Do you know how people abuse? You are a celebrity. Now, if you're about to marry a celebrity, I believe that guy is a celebrity. I don't know him. Well, if not for May's problem with the husband, Abi ex-husband, I don't even know what Yul is. Yul is her husband, Abi, with the husband. I don't know Linc for anywhere. He says an actress. I don't know. Me, I won't lie. I don't know him. It's their father that I know. And Yul. The others. And that's their sister, what's the one that has twins? What's her name? Their wife. Oh, her name, and I share her things. So anytime she gives it to you, I always share it like that. I've forgotten her name. You people know woman talking about the woman. Yeah, that has twins for them. Edo share something. Rita. Auntie Rita. I know that one too. Darling, I don't know her. If it is cloud chasing that you people are doing, it's not positive. Oh. It's not good though. That's cloud chasing. If it is so, I'm thinking, because there's nothing you people cannot use for cloud chasing in that industry. Maybe you just say, let me just be fighting everybody so that they can notice you, maybe to promote him, to help him, maybe to make him rise or something like that. Yeah, you people are, those are the things we call dead on arrival. That is a negative way of showcasing yourself and everything. Then, you see, sometimes when you are fighting faceless people, you are the one showing yourself as a troublesome person. I've learned that in fracas. If people don't have a face to what they are doing, most time, don't respond to them. You know, all these people that will just be updating for you, abusing you, they don't have a face. You will be the one. Even me, I'll be looking at you as a mad person. You don't even know if the people that are abusing you, using those fake ID to be updating for you or coming to your page, you don't even know if they are people you know that are here watching you now. They just want you. They want people to find you unenticing. They want to bring out the animalistic side of you, and you'll be chasing away good aura, good people from your body. If people are under fake ID, coming to abuse you, wallahi, don't answer them. Block them. Don't waste your time on such people. They are looking for a way to make you. They want to turn you to a mad person. Though I'm not siding you, Yinka. You purposely came and you picked me. You know how many times we that talk like this, you know how fake ID, they abuse us everywhere and everything. Then we come and be answering them. We will turn to mad people. Wallahi. Ignore. Can I suck you? There are even some people that will put a face to insulting you. Don't answer them. Yes, they are using you to chase clouds. They want to use you to chase clouds. Don't answer them. Talk less of, they just propose to you. Which day, how many days? You even look at your age. I'm 56 or 50 something. What the small children will do, and you will tell them, please, don't bring this drama near me. Just pass, JJ, and go your way. You're not the one typing anyhow, bringing out someone you are older than me. And it's not like you saw her do anything to you. It's disgraceful. I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you. To think that, you know, even if you don't cherish marriage, let's forget that, okay, you don't cherish marriage. To think that you just, at least at the age of 50 something, someone at that point, you would have not borrow, you would have not bara, you are out of Igojin. You are just going to live the best life now. Many things you look at, something that people like me will even do. You will tell me, at this age, 51, you still have time for this nonsense? That's what you have done. I'm ashamed of you. It's embarrassing. To even your children. How will they say that mommy wants to go and marry you, went from America and wants to go and marry you and be fighting on the social media? How do you want your children to be looking at? And do you know that your children, they will start having boyfriend, girlfriend, you understand? You know, or getting married, then they will now, people that want to be your in-law will now see you acting like that. How do you think you can, you know, when you are chopping your life, remember not to chop your children's life with your own. Don't remember. Ẹ má tẹ́ bá ń jayé, ẹ rántí láti má jayé ti ọmọ yín mọ́ ti yín. Think about your children now. If you even think your life don't make sense, your children are going to marry. Do they want you? Do you want? Look at how you are behaving. Do you know that a lot of times, some people will, because of your attitude, not allow their kids marry your kids. Yes. If I see a woman like you now, acting the way you are, and they bring your son or your daughter to me, I will not want my children to marry such person. Because I'll be thinking someone that is behaving like this, how will she allow her children to have peace in their marriage? I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you. Can't you learn from me? She has been in that marriage with all what her eyes have seen. That many of us are still wondering, is it energy that is this, or is she human? Yeah, you are still looking for that lady's trouble. She not answer you one day. Are you not ashamed? If it's me that abuse somebody and the person doesn't answer me, I'll be crying. That means the person doesn't count me as a human being. Me, the God that gave you this sense, come and give me that kind of sense and patience. So, you disgrace these people, not be small. You useless there. Me. Yeah. I love your tenacity, your courage, your mannerism. If it is grace, wallahi, grace doesn't abound for many. Yinka, you disgrace yourself a lot. I hope you have stopped. I hope you have stopped. Someone that marries at that late age will at least have a better understanding about life. I'm telling you, they say, you won't be the one to now, in the beginning of marriage, I imagine the way the letter Linc wrote out to the public that he doesn't want trouble. If it is like this, that what marriage entails, whatever, you should stay on your own. I've never seen a woman disgraced like that before. And you are still thinking that you are not. I'm ashamed of you. Sisterhood is ashamed of you. I've never seen people in that age behaving like that, doing. No. You are meant to be a role model. And if it about as a mother and as a woman, I'm ashamed. We are supposed to be rejoicing. You know, in your case, when people say, hey, use you as an example of women that marry late and they are doing well, they will cite you as an example. Not that women that marry late, and then at the end of the day, they now start acting like mad people. How can you've not done white weather, you've not done any of the above. They just engage you. You just start madly. Edinio, Yoruba people call it juju. Is otafanio. Edini. There is something not right. The action you took on Instagram is not normal action. It's concerning. It's concerning. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. I'm ashamed of you. Sisterhood is ashamed of you. If I was Portable that can compose song, wallahi, it's not like that Bakari that needs song this season. It's Yinka that needs song this season. I'm telling you. The song I will compose for you. I will sing it, you will be crying like this. You will be sober. You have not acted well. It's not good. It's not a good lifestyle. Nonsense. Lifestyle. By embarrassing. No. Would you see me? Would you buy me tea? Me no coming. I'm ashamed of you. Me, well done. I'm still wondering the God that gave you that strength should give many women this kind of strength. It will stand the test of time. Your kind of patience is the type that can cook stone and the stone will turn to rice. Wallahi. Even though some people are saying you're underground doing bad things, let them come and try it. If you can stay underground and do the bad, let's do it. It's okay. I admire your courage. I admire your personality. I have never called anybody queen because to me, I'm not the sick queen for anywhere. You are the only person so far. If they say queen, I say yes, she's a queen. You are a queen. Wow. You are a queen, oh. You are a queen, oh. You are a queen. You carry yourself like Queen Elizabeth Gogoni. Your strength. I give it to you. Well done, me. Well done. Yinka, go and think of yourself, your life. That thing you are doing is no. It's disgraceful. It's embarrassing. You are disgracing sisterhood. On the social media, we are ashamed of you. We should be happy that you are about to wed. At least the guy is a divorcee. It's okay. You will come together. You say when you enter like this, you just start behaving like scon. Say fighting every day. To an extent, you push that guy out to update. That you know day with all this nonsense. Today, voila, today, stress, fight every day. You say you not go agree for anybody. Okay, who is fighting you? How can you be fighting yourself? Who is fighting you? Shame on you people. It is well. All right, that's just it. I just noticed that. I said I must talk about it. Those of you that know her, please tell her to listen to me. And that she should pack inside. If she must marry, she should marry in peace. And even go and study me and use it. It will help her in that marriage. Because if this is the attitude that some of us wear, we can't last in marriage. This is a typical example of obìnrin sọ̀wà lórí ọkọ ni. It's not good to be fighting and be behaving like it. I can never support anyone that does it. Wallahi. If I hates me for saying it, I don't bloody care. Truth be told. No. It's so already now the women, the men and the family, they already know that. Can't you see the firstborn of the family saying they don't know her? With this attitude she has put up, do you think they want to know her? Did you not hear where they said it? I mean, people didn't hear where somebody went to talk to the guy. They recorded him. He didn't know. He said he doesn't know they have not yet brought her home. You are still on the tarmac. They've not brought you inside. Papa doesn't know you. People don't know you yet. You're already doing this. You are saying you can do taekwondo. You can fight the battle. You are this. You are a saver of the universe. Oh. Okay. Now here we dey. Analysis no lo maje. You no go past that. We go analyze am. Now here we go dey. It is well, my dear ones. I said I'll stay only 1 hour. I overstayed my welcome. Good night, everybody. God bless you all. All right? We'll see you tomorrow by the grace of God. So I'll try and see on that Omugwo. These 2 cases were pending. You know, I said I have to talk about this Yinka. Whilst we were wasting time on it, more things. He was just doing more things like that. And so I'm glad I've spoken about it and about the will. I'm glad. If you didn't hear about, if you didn't were not with us from beginning, kindly rewind it and listen.
from the beginning. It's something worth listening to, and also it's something worth listening to with your husband by your side. It will help us a great deal. Will is very important. Will is very important. Good night, Faith. How are you? I hope you are keeping good. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Love you.